Hey you, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I am so glad to have you back and visiting with me today. All right, so this video is about a box of colored pencils that I found at TJ Maxx. They reminded me of the Mr. Sketch pencils that I used as a kid. Picture on the screen. I had so many happy memories with them. I was hoping that these would be like the bougie adult version of the Mr. Sketch markers. They weren't. I really struggled with them at the beginning. So on the back of the package, it's all of these beautiful scent notes that these pencils are supposed to have. But because the lead wasn't scented, the paper or the wood was scented, all of those different odors combined while sitting in the package to make a mega smell. And my eyes were watering as I was swatching out until I figured out that I needed to close the whole thing up and use one pencil at a time. I can happily report, though, after about a week, these pencils have mellowed out and they're more what suspect that the manufacturer wanted them to be like in the first place. Um, so even though my eyes are watering at this point in time, I wasn't angry because I felt like the lead, the art project inside of these pencils were of a nicer quality than those like cheap bargain bin back to school pencils were. And so I felt like I got a decent art supply for the money spent. And they did pretty much exactly what I was wishing them for to do all the way until I got to the rabbit. And I wanted the rabbit to be light violet. So, little hint about how all my art process is done is I get a visual picture inside my head, and then I try to recreate that mental image on a piece of paper. That's how my brain works, that's how my art works. And so, bad news, this art set doesn't come with a white pencil, which was it made me sad because I learned how to colored pencil where you take two colors and if you're trying to get them to grade or mix, that you color them in to each other till about what you want, and then you take one of the two colors and you scrub really hard until it gets that like shiny waxy texture, and those colors should be mixed, and if they aren't, you're out of luck because the product is now burnished and it's really hard to paint or not paint, to draw on top of. And I got to that point with this piece of artwork, and so at the end of me trying to make this piece, you'll actually see me like go in with a solvent to try. You can like reactivate or like melt the wax with a solvent, and sometimes it can be like your magic fix it problem in a problematic pencil drawing. It didn't work for me this time, but that is okay because this these pencils not working how I'm used to working with pencils, I had to stop and I had to rethink how I was going to use them because inherently I really didn't want to give up on these pencils. Um, okay, so best case scenario with an art supply that you don't love is that you get to find it a new home and a new life with somebody else. But it's still, unless you're like super good friends with that person, it feels kind of wasteful. And so I was trying to figure out, can I get these guys to how can I get them to work? And what I came up with was that I was going to change my line work from ink or paint into colored pencil. And I am so excited about that. I started off with redoing this drawing here with the pencil as the outline, and it was beautiful. And then I went to my sticker sketchbook prompt, my sticker prompt sketchbook, and I made several other pieces of artwork there. And I am so happy with them. And so as I'm finishing up with this painting, it's not a painting, it's a drawing. I actually had the end credit thing there, and I was gonna end it. I edited that out, and I kept on going with this video. So there's where I stopped with using these colored pencils, like, traditionally. And here it is where I use the colored pencil as an outline. Isn't that so lovely? I am, like, head over heels in love with this illustration. It is all of the things that currently is making me happy in art. And so I went to the sticker prompt book, and I'm gonna do a little flip through. Okay, so here it is. My first one was done with a paintbrush and the gouache, and I was not happy with it. And this one, I found the perfect color pen, and I got to do this one and that one, and it ran out of ink. And I was really struggling with that, until I came up with the colored pencil idea, and look at these paintings, are they not so cute? I'm particularly proud of that one because I have no idea what that animal is that I was using as the inspiration, so I made it a sea cow. I also am super happy about that ramen doodle package. This bunny is fun too, and so that was my, like, trip of discovery by using this weird set of colored pencils. And I hope that you this week also manage to have a victory in your art. And if you do, tell me about it because I'd love to hear about it. All right. And that's that. I guess I should stop rambling and let you have a great day. I love you so much. Bye.